Virgos, you Virgos are basically getting to know some people. A lot of you Virgos are back out here onto the market, trying to see what's out here, talking to some people. The Seven of Swords represents, but your mentality on a couple of things have most definitely changed. The King of Pentacles is about they cannot show you that they're stuck up, they're bad and bougie, they're bosses and all this other type of stuff, because one of the changes is you Virgos will end up leaving those people, because all of that boss mentality, boss attitude, that's a dub. You don't want all of that. The Four of Cups, it has to actually be worth something, right? They have to actually want to get to know you in the first place. And yeah, I've said this before and I'm going to say it again, right? The people who understand things, right, at a very high level, understand that you're not necessarily going to approach people from the perspective that you two are dating. You're approaching people from the perspective as factually as you can. These people are just your acquaintances. You don't know them. So you get to observe them in their natural habitat, right? And they get to observe you in your natural habitat. And then you go from there and you make a decision as to whether or not these people would be relationship material, right? The people who don't understand how to date, they're the ones that's coming from the perspective of, soon as they interact with somebody, they have to immediately apply that pressure onto them, like, they're trying to get with them. This is what it is that I mean, right? So the thing about it is that the Six of Cups is about how, and because of that, right, the fact that you haven't called some people that thought that you were so fly, and, you haven't called those people that thought they themselves, were fly, and they played themselves up to be so fancy and all of this and all of that, right? Well, now this is a disposition for you where, because of it, you Virgos, they're calling you. They're trying to contact you. They're trying to reach back out to you. And the thing is that the King of Cups now is about how, since that's the case, you're really in a position where, things are really at your advantage, because you Virgos are approaching people completely differently. But if you Virgos aren't doing this, then a lot of you are going to have to, from my perspective, you should approach from that perspective, in a sense of the two of you are just acquaintances, right? So a lot of you Virgos have the advantage at this point in time, because you're not approaching people with the same way that you used to. You don't care whether or not you get chosen. Yes, you don't care whether or not you get chosen. And the goal, the objective is to be the best that you can be, but meet people through common interests, meet people through proximity, meet people through mutual friends. And the things that the Four of Wands and the Ace of Swords is about, and if you can't necessarily get with those people, right, or find anybody, then you can cold approach. But when you cold approach somebody, being that you do not know them at all, then who cares? Because at the end of the day, those people are actually acquaintances. You shouldn't put so much an emphasis onto those people, because actually those people are acquaintances. So this extreme, you need to apply pressure as soon as you meet them, that's not really going to work out. You're just going to make the person feel pressured and have them leave you alone. The Eight of Pentacles and the Star card now is about, since you Virgos are getting those people to because you have a lot of people's attention right now. You Virgos are getting the attention from new people, as well as someone that you used to date or you wanted to date. And the Star card represents those people that you used to date or wanted to date if you didn't date them. Here they are they like you. So here they are trying to put their best foot forward. So then the Eight of Pentacles is about how, since that's the case, you Virgos have to understand that you're in a very powerful position, because you're doing the things that you want to in your life, and at the same time, you're getting the attention of the people that you couldn't get the attention of, or maybe it was difficult for you to get the attention of. So let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the Six of Cups. So to clarify, you have the Lovers, the Two of Cups. This is what I'm talking about. The Sun and the Three of Swords. This is what I'm talking about. The Three of Swords, they now understand what it felt like now that you Virgos are not in their life anymore. Because like it is that I said before in my last Virgo reading, no, my last 2 or 3 Virgo readings, right? Go ahead and check those videos out. The cards will be up here. A lot of people need to find out the hard way, because so many people spend so much time trying to underestimate the Virgos and downplay us. And that's what Virgo represents, understatement. We're probably more than what it is that you thought. Serious business. We're probably more than what it is that you thought. But even when we get asked what's going on, we understate what's going on. And people are so delusional and stupid, they don't even seem to understand that we're understating ourselves intentionally. A lot of Virgos could be whole millionaires. You wouldn't even know that because we spend so much of our time understating it. We want to be misunderstood. We want to be understated. We want to be in a position where we are looked at like we ain't squat or we not valuable. And we do that intentionally because we're seeing if you can see through past that enough to still be intrigued enough to still try to get to know us. And a lot of people fail that because they are stupid. They're so desperate for attention and money and to live this type of fashionable lifestyle. They're so stupid. They don't even have the mentality to be able to even observe. How does this Virgo have this? How does this Virgo have this? How does this Virgo have a car? How does this Virgo have a house? How does this Virgo have these nice things, but they're not broadcasting it? And a lot of people don't even have the common sense to put 2 and 2 together to make 4. So the thing is that the Lovers now and the Two of Cups is about how, since that's the case, this person that is now feeling the pinch of not having you around, like I said, they realize just how valuable you were. So now they want to come back in. But the Sun card represents you giving them your butt to kiss.